Hi, welcome to another episode of our Treats and Eats Disney Copycat Recipe video series. Today we're going to be heading back to Epcot to do it's a bit of a simple recipe, but it's so yummy. It's at one of my boys' favorite restaurants to go to at Epcot, which is the Garden Grill. If you've ever been there, it's a really cool restaurant. The whole thing spins and they give you tons of food. And they have the most yummy mashed potatoes there. So we're going to be making their mashed potatoes recipe from the Garden Grill. I'm going to put up the ingredients list for you so you can see what you need. If you need a little extra time, go ahead and hit pause. Now you may be looking at your ingredients list going, what the heck is a shallot? So let me tell you, it's just an onion, but it's a smaller onion and it's more oblong shaped than round. So you're going to want to look for those. They're in the produce section. Sometimes they're by themselves, like in the individual onions, but a lot of times they're in little bags that are grouped together, so there's more than one. And we're going to go ahead and chop those up. Next, you're going to add your oil to your skillet and heat that up, and then you're going to want to saute the onions until they're a nice golden brown. If you notice that your onions are starting to burn instead of brown, or they're not browning sufficiently, you can add some butter to help the process. Take your potatoes and boil them. I pre-washed them, so I'm just going to throw them in my pot. And you'll notice that I left the peel on. And when you're boiling your potatoes, especially with the Yukon Gold potatoes that I have, they really take in water when you boil them, so it's best to leave the peel on while you boil them so they don't get too full of water. It also helps keep the starch in the potatoes. So that's why I left the skins on. So we're going to go ahead and boil these. After your potatoes are boiled, if you don't want the peels on them, like my family, we don't like peels on it, you could take those off, or you can leave the peels on if you want those extra nutrients. So you're going to go ahead and just kind of cut them up into smaller chunks, and you're going to put them in your mixer. Okay, after you get your potatoes cut up and peeled if you want, and they're in your bowl, you're going to go ahead and add those yummy, yummy caramelized golden brown onions that you sauteed earlier. Add those in. Okay, then you're going to add some butter. And then, because we like to do things the Disney way here on our channel, we like to do each of these recipe videos with what we call a sprinkling of pixie dust. And that's just a little something extra that we add just to give it that little special Disney magic. They're always going above and beyond, so we like to do that too. And today for my sprinkling of pixie dust is these are chives that I just picked fresh from my garden. So I'm going to go ahead and add these too. These weren't on your list, but I just was able to pick them fresh from my garden. So that's super yummy. I'm really excited. You can add them. You can add other things too if you want. Maybe it's bacon. Some people like bacon, or maybe some cheese would be good. So just whatever you want, you can add your own little bit of magic, sprinkling of pixie dust to your recipe. So once all that's in there, you're going to go ahead and mix it up. Okay, once you get it a little bit chopped up, you can go ahead and add some milk, that milk into there, and then mix it again. Once you're done, all you have left to do is scoop some up and serve it. And I've got my cute little plate. I'm going to do just that.
Did I smell mashed potatoes?